Well, good afternoon and welcome to Ed's Orchids. Now today it's watering day, but what I want to do, I want to have a look at a few plants because I've been really bothered with woodlice, and there's been a few people talking about woodlice, and I always thought that woodlice were harmless to plants and that they only ate decaying wood, you know, the bark, etc. But I've now found out that if they have no decaying wood to eat, then they will eat growing root tips. So I just want to check 2 or 3 plants just to make sure that's not going on. I do know that my phragmipediums, they'll have quite a number of woodlice in, but I don't propose to take them all of the pots and have a look at them because they're not doing so bad. But here's a little phragmipedium that hasn't been doing much, so I'm going to have a look at that one. And then I've got a what is it? Maxillaria variabilis, just a small one, and that seems to be a little bit stunted, and I'm wondering if the root tips are having a go at that. So we'll have a look at this one. Now that is terrible. Now that's not like me at all to have roots like that, is it, on a phragmipedium? So let's have a look at the media, see what's in it. Oh, would you believe there's no woodlice in there? Yeah, some people call them woodlice, some people call them hardbacks, and I think some in America call them monkey peas, I heard. So, oh, excuse me. So, the woodlice can't be causing any problems here. So I'll repot that one up. Yep, so I'll pot this one up again now, so we'll have a look. Put all the big ones back, all the big bark. I think this got potted a few months ago, so we'll pot it up again. But yeah, I think I'll put it in a smaller pot. Well, I've got a smaller pot here and I've got some clean bark, so this pot is quite big enough to house this plant because the roots are so small. Although the roots are hard, there's none soft, so I'm hopeful that it'll pick up well. So we'll just pot this one up. And I don't know what this one is because I haven't got a label to it, but it could be something like a Maxillaria, something like that. Anyhow, all the phragmipediums want watering today, so I'll do that with them. Right, let's put that good bark up there and have a look at this Maxillaria, because this could do with it going in a bigger pot, I think, as well. Get all the old bark off. Now this looks like it's got some sphagnum in. I got this plant given me about 6 months, 8 months ago. Right, it must have been in a bit of moss. But I'll get this moss out and Unless I've put this moss in, I can't remember. You know me at remembering. But it seems to be doing okay. And there's no bugs in this one. So I'm going to give the bugs a miss, going to forget about them. And just carry on as I've normally done. It's got some very fine roots on this one. So we'll get a bigger pot to put this in, and then we'll leave it for a bit because this one will spread, I think, pretty quickly. Right, bigger pot than that one. Well, this pot I've got for this Maxillaria is twice as big, so we'll put it in there and we'll give this a good watering afterwards. Where's that come from? These aren't difficult to grow either, just got to keep them damp. I've just been having a look at Roger's, and he's got a bad back. So I've got a bad back as well, so I'm giving my condolences. Well, I'll just water these four. I mean, you don't want to see me watering them all a lot, do you? I'll see the bucket on the right hand side there, which is full of oil water. The temperature round about 17 degrees in there it is, so that'll be fine for watering. It'll cool down as I go on with the phragmipediums because they like the roots to be clean, to be cool. So if it drops to around 14 or 15. That'll be alright for the phragmipediums. It's just our old water, nothing added. It's just about 1 part per million, I think, so we'll give this a good watering. Because the bark's a little dry, so, well, it's new bark, so it'll be very dry. And this pot's got plenty of holes in it. So I should dunk it down till the water comes up inside. There it is, it's come up already. So that's the Maxillaria. And there's this with no label that I thought could have been a Humilia arias with a terrible root system on it. It had 4 little roots on it about half an inch long. So let's hope this water with fresh water will make them grow a little bit, but it's not really the time of year for that sort of stuff, is it? You know, most of them are having a rest. And if they're not having a rest, they're sort of just quietening off and not doing much growing. Got another little one here, and that's got a Humilia arias label in it. And with it being a very small plant, I've put it in very small bark. It's almost a seedling bark. But it'll do until they start growing a bit bigger. And it's got one fairly large growth that isn't doing much, but it's putting up two small ones by the side of it. It's not really a good sign, but I'd rather have one big plant in the middle that starts putting little plants up. The only thing we can do is to see what happens. This is a Phragmipedium lasverinus, and I can't pick it up to show you it all because, look, this is a single growth plant, and that's putting up a couple of nice new buds on top there. But these are the ones I'm going to get rid of. I can't stand these plants being so tall. It's a Cavacii hybrid with Sargentianum, and having had this plant for quite some time and seeing what Sargentianum does to plants, you can well imagine that I haven't bought any more crosses with Sargentianum in it. Well, before I end this short video, I'll just have a look at the Phragmipedium Fritz Schomburg. I'm watering this one, nice plant. Just leaving it stood in the water for a little bit. Here's a spike on another lasverinus. I'm sure you're getting sick of seeing these. Oh, right up there. That's another lasverinus, more buds behind it as well. This was the cymbidium that was really nice, and I took it indoors, you know, to get the enjoyment of looking at it, and unfortunately it started to go yellow, so I've had to cut 3 buds off this one, and I brought it back into the greenhouse, so hopefully it'll be alright now. There's a lot of flowers dropped off as well, so I'm not going to take them into the house anymore. Here's the other one, still looking nice. A lot of people have told me about names for these, and a lot of them match up very closely, but I'm sure this is some kind of a hybrid. And we'll finish up with another one in flower here, the Phragmipedium longifolum. This is the one that was supposed to be a Warsawixianum that turned out to be a longifolium, and it's a lovely plant too. I've had about, I got it as a single growth about 4 years ago, so it's spread it a lot. I haven't ever repotted this one, so I'm just going to leave this alone and see what happens. And I had a big potting session yesterday where I did most of these small little seedlings. You know, all these are Paphiopedilums and Phragmipediums. Mainly where we're looking now, they are Phragmipediums and the Paphiopedilums down here. But all those got potted yesterday, so we'll leave them now till spring. Well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers. I know I haven't been on for the last few days, but the back's been bad, and bending over has been pretty awful. So hopefully we can get over that and keep going again. Because anyhow, I'm going for my vaccination jab on Thursday, so that should be fine. So thank you once again, thanks for watching, thanks again to all my subscribers, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.